Hello, hello, hello. We are back. It's time for more Factorio perfection. We finally reached a point in the game when we don't have to mine for some reason, still mining uh, wood. So that's good. Forestry is done. Greenhouse are available. We don't have to work with that no more. We will be able to fully automate everything by now. So let's just jump right into the game directly. Perfect. Let me add the sound of the game. That's great. Everything should be good and working. Yeah, everything is there. Perfect. So around 2 more hours have passed in the game, so you can see. Yeah, it's a bit hard to see, but I've got a lot more wood right there, just to have a bit of spare. We are still researching here. We can see in the research tab we have unlocked so the fluids. I mean, that one was one of the big research. We have the electric pole for the electric system now. So we have the boilers, steam engine, offshore pumps. That's going to be important, and then we have the greenhouse. So that's going to be the main focus today, with a bit of electricity, obviously, because we won't be going far without electricity. And yeah, that's it. So the factory, I mean, the research center is slowly gonna die on this side. All of the resources are slowly getting removed. So sooner or later, we're gonna need to change all of that. Yeah, there's barely any resource at this point. Just try to put it back, get a bit more resource from point to point. But really, I mean, all of that, we're gonna need to remove it. Hopefully we're gonna be able to finish electric mining drill. Then we have automation, which is super small. That's fine. Electronics, sorry, which we're gonna be using stone, because let's not use wood for that. That would be horrible. And finally, we have the logistic system that are going to allow us to have splitter and underground belt. And after that, we will be able to do at least all the basic stuff. Next step will be going to like fast inserters, thing like that. But we'll need steel processing. Realistically, we can already put it there, but it's not coming directly. I think today the goal is at least electric system and greenhouse. That's the goal for today. But yeah, the small stream this morning was allowed us to redo, if you didn't see, to redo the science area with the addition of automation tech cards. The rest is still coming from the copper area. We still have the mining zone. Nothing much has changed apart from that. But you can see the copper is really starting to disappear. So we will need to do something about that. I can add some more for now, just to try to save it a little bit, but realistically it won't be changing that much. I mean, all this area, I mean, there's still, I think, yeah, 57k. It's actually still decently there. It's just that it's so spread out, and we have factory over it and everything, so we're gonna need to remove those at some point. But yeah, let's start. Let's remember boiler. So it's using so it's one boiler for 2 steam engine. So let's do that. Let's do 1 offshore pump directly. The best situation, we have water here. Our coal is there, so it's not ideal. We will need to move it a little bit. Thankfully, we have some transport belts. There we go. So we're gonna need to bring that here. Just do a really small system for now. Obviously I didn't cut the 3 that are here, that we're gonna need to cut to install our self-heal. That's perfect. Yeah. The goal for now is just to have a little bit of power, even if it's ridiculously small. We just want to have something that's could be scaled up. Let's say it that way. Yeah, let's do some piping. Perfect. And let's put the 2 steam engine. Up, there we go. So we have a few electric pole, but we're gonna use the one that we can make. That's gonna be good. We need one to power the pump here and some coal to start everything. Oh, do we actually need something to start the power? That's interesting. That is interesting. And we should probably also install for fuel processor. Because that's going to allow us to get 10% more efficiency. So that's not bad at all. Yeah, I think I do need to place like at least a starting power production. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Realistically, we could do a burner, but I will just put one wind turbine. That's all. Like one lonely wind turbine. Yeah, because I think in the base game, you don't actually need power for the how is it called, for the offshore pump. So that's really like a new addition, if I can say it like that. Just take a bit of iron. Yeah, that's one. Should be more than enough to power it. Even if it's super slow, I don't need it to power it fully. I just need it to pump like 1 gram of water and then we'll be fine. And since it's gonna use some power, let's do it properly. It's producing 20 kilowatts. It's not that horrible. So that's full. Now we have water here. Oh, it's... Is it consuming it continuously? Oh. That's a problem. Oh, no, okay, yeah, it's building steam. Okay, no, okay, it's good. It just consumes a lot to start, okay. But yeah, 200, okay, yeah, I was watching the water level, not the steam one, so I was like, what's happening? Did they change it or something? So it's, we need to add like control signal. That would have been a problem. I mean, not that much of a problem, but it would have been a pain to add something like that directly at the start. It would be nice to be able to add directly electric mining drill, but first we need to do like one coal pathway. Let's do that. Let's start it. I'm gonna start it on this side just to keep more space. Yeah. That. Push it up. Then we're gonna make it pass along this edge. Be fine. Cut the tree. Yep. And it's gonna go next to that. Was still telling me missing underground. What is blocking it? Ah, yes. Okay, perfect. So that's gonna be good on this side. We're gonna go directly to the other side. It's actually not that far. Should be good. And on this side, we still don't have the electric mining drill. Are we still producing? Yeah, we slowed down a little bit. We're missing some material now, but should be fine. Let's just connect. Technically, yeah, let's just connect like those two. Those two will be enough for now. We're gonna be able to make it a bit more proper quite soon, so it's fine. One thing we can do though is, yeah, let's just do that. Try to have it a little bit balanced at least. Okay, so that's good. Now we need to work on the greenhouse. So greenhouse need wood, so that's why I kept a bit of wood on me. We need glass, automation core, and iron beam. So automation core, we technically already have some. Then we need glasses, glass, which are going to require sand, which is stone and crusher. We have some crusher already, so that's good. Let's just do a small production for it. We won't actually need to produce that many of them. We just need some glass production. Up, let's place that. This is gonna require power. So let's run, our line is here. So just run, try to do it as possible, as straight as possible without removing anything. Perfect. Let's fill that up. This one is already filled. Okay, that's perfect. And then we're gonna need what? Just some classic oven, I guess. Yes. Okay. Let's do 3 of those. This is full, so it's gonna stay full, I think. So it should be good. And here we're gonna need more coal. That's good. And let's do glass here. Perfect. So how much do we need? 16 to produce 8. Yeah, we can see it's like the wait period is only due to this the oven filling up. So I mean, that's not gonna go faster in all case, so we're gonna leave it like that. And on the other side, I think 3 is fine. I'm just gonna let it stack up. On this side, what's the crafting speed is not too bad. Automation core and iron beam. So we have automation core that we already said, and we need iron beam. So those are just 2 iron plates, which are also running out. Okay, that's not great. Some of it might be due just to lack of coal, so it's solvable at least. Yeah, let's refill everything. Yeah, that is sadly all getting removed one by one. I can't wait to have proper mining drill. That's really gonna save us time on just filling everything up left and right. That is as well slowly running out of fuel, but we can let it run for like that for a little bit at least. So I have automation core here. Let's take 50. How many do I need? I'm gonna start with, how many do I want to start with? What? Let's go to our factory planner. Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, it was in belt, so that's why it was showing 0. Okay, so let's add that and add this recipe. So we actually only need 2. 2 is good. We're still gonna need, yeah, we're gonna need some sand for it. If we use the other design, we will need like 8, I think. So probably a good idea to do it like that. Yes, 7.5. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's use the most efficient way. I mean, we can just take some sand from here. It's not a problem. Are we starting? Yeah, we're starting to have a bit of glass, so we can start producing. That's perfect. Okay. Okay, we're missing some coal here. Yeah, everything is starting to get empty. That's really problematic though. Yeah, that's not supposed to go there. And here, I just refill some of them. That's good. Okay, we have our first greenhouse. We're gonna place them at the top here. Yeah, let's remove the forest to place a few of them. Because we're gonna need access to water, so I think it's not like it's not a huge amount of water, but it's also not not a small amount. Okay, so we can do 2 more greenhouse. Yeah, we're really gonna try to go for like 8 to start with. It should be at least an acceptable amount for some time. We're gonna need more pipes. And let's do some underground one. I'm really gonna need to start a production for that, but it's gonna use so much metal to make it so much iron that I cannot start one directly. That's not gonna be possible. Or I would need to put like a really small chest or something like that. Which at this point, let's not do that. Let's wait for the real production to come in, and that's gonna be fine. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, okay, that's connected to that, so that's great. Which means that, yeah, the spaceship is able to do most of the work, which is perfect. We're taking a bit more glass, and let's start placing that. Let's just look. We're gonna leave some space at the bottom and on the top. There was a yeah, there is a tree in the way. I think tree space is decent because we are gonna need sand in the middle. The water can go on the side, so we can see there's a pathway each direction we want, so that's fine. Oh, there's another tree there. Yeah, I really don't see them. Okay, just remove all of those. Perfect. Yeah. Do we have a bit more glass? Yeah, that's good. Okay. So for that will be good. Sand will be coming from the center. So do we have the... Yeah, we still don't have the burner, the real inserter. They're going to be coming here. Yeah, this is quite fast, so we can leave it there. Yeah, okay. So I think for now, I'm just going to feed it sand. Just to wait for the real inserter, and then we're going to be able to switch. I mean, in all case, I cannot move the sand up because I don't have underground yet, so... Yeah, we're gonna do it how we can. Let's just say it like that. Let's just subdivide everything. How much do we need for wood? Yeah, we just need 10. Okay, it's good. On the outside, we're gonna be removing the wood. I don't think... Yeah, we don't need anything else, so there's no need to like make the... repass the wood or anything inside. We can literally just pass it like that. That's fine. But we're gonna need power though. And we're not able to reach both sides, so yeah. Like that is good. And for this side, let's do that. Perfect. Simple, efficient. So we can start producing some wood. That's great. Just wait to get the last one, and we're gonna be at 8. So it's really... See, that's the beauty of Factorio. Once you start having something, it's not necessarily hard to get it, but like that part, it's not hard to automate or do anything. But just getting to that stage was a bit long. But now we won't have to mine wood, at least for resource, anymore. So that's perfect. Let's take that, push it as much as possible. There we go. Yeah, so everyone can have 2, that's fine. Would be nice to have some lights, but we still don't have those. It's a bit dark for now. It's okay. Yeah, the steam engine are running. Okay, it's good. A crusher are actually using quite a bit of power, so that's why it's jumping up and down. And one of the nice thing we should see, I mean, might not be visible directly, is that those greenhouses will actually consume, yeah, there are -5 pollution, which is strictly speaking nothing. But it's a little bit, yeah, this is producing 50, so basically we would need 10 of those just to offset one boiler, which won't be doing much, but at least it's something. And we can already, yeah. Are those one not producing? Ah, yeah, there's no water because I forgot a branch. Okay, now it's running. That's great. So let's get some more. Let's do that, 50 each. They will be able to run as well. And now, yeah, there we go. We have unlimited wood. That's perfect. We can drop it here. The problem we're gonna have is really just hopefully get enough resources to finish the base science before going on to something more. Up, through that. And on this side, we're still good technically. Yeah, I mean, how much is remaining? 30. That's nothing. 500, 200. Those one are, yeah, those one. Those one at 50, 700. Yeah, that's not much either. 300. Some of them I've just placed it like 15 minutes ago, so it's really, it's really not a great way to produce it. But I mean, we're gonna do it the way we can, and it's fine. Okay, that's up 18 cents more, so we're good on production for those. Mining drills should be coming. I mean, yeah, it's a bit slow, but should still be coming. Why do we don't have any more card on this side? So we're starting to miss brown. Oh yeah, we don't have any more coal. Okay. Okay. A bit of coal. And we can just, yeah, fill everything up. It's crazy how some part of the system, like, they use so little energy. Oh, and yeah, we don't have any more wood, so let's just up. Yeah, there we go. Now we're producing wood, so we don't need to care really that much about it. If we can keep the production running a bit longer for that, that would be great. But we will displace all this technology, and I think quite fast as well. Yeah, exactly. Once we get to the green card, so the logistic one, we won't actually need the brown card. So we won't need the basic one anymore, so we should be good. A bit more, but we're getting there. Yeah. Already like 300 wood, free basically. Just a little bit of sand, which is technically free. And it's, yeah, sand is literally half a stone for each, so it's really cheap. Yeah, let's place that. Yeah, so we're still going to be a bit stressed on resource for a little while, but we should be fine. Yeah, mining is okay on this side. I'm gonna take a bit of iron, take everything that is available. Here we can, no, we can fill that. Here we can take all of those that are not connected to anything or barely use. That's also the probably most of the reason. Oh, we're actually emptying it. Okay. Can I just do that? Might be dumb, but yeah, this seems to be working. I can just literally do that. So let's remove this one and let's place another one. Yeah, just two machines working directly on it. We could even place more of them, but realistically, we don't need more. In terms of power, how do we look? Yeah, we actually need already more power. So let's do 2 boiler, 4 steam engine. That should free us a little bit of room. This is actually not even... What is using the electricity? Greenhouses, really? It is actually consuming quite a bit. Yeah, 362 kilowatts. Yeah, it's not free. Okay. But it's fine, we just need to... Yeah, the only thing... At the start of the game, when using the small iron electric pole, we actually need to leave a space in the middle there. Otherwise, nothing will work properly. Basically, we won't be able to reach like the center turbine. So we need to leave a space. We need to put it a little bit further away and use pipes right here. Here we can still use classic inserter, so that's fine. And we can do that. Okay. Now power is good. Yeah. All the greenhouses can work. Everything else will be able to pick back up. I mean, that's gonna produce a bit of pollution, but you can see already, like on this side, it went down a bit because this is able to absorb it. So it's actually not a bad way to do it. It's yeah, around 50% utilization, which is acceptable. That there's a lot of margin on that. Don't remember. I think we can at least place like 10 boiler for 20 steam engine per offshore pump. We should be good on that. Let's remove a bit more trees so you have a bit of space. Funny that I cut like, I don't know many trees, like more than 2,000 of them, just to need to cut more of them like on the other side. That's great. Let's go take all the wood. And I'm gonna drop it at the bottom again to increase the production of card. Yeah. Cards are back and... No, we're still missing cards. Yeah. I mean, we have a little bit, but it's not a huge stock. And there's already one that is blocked. Yeah, okay. It's not the best we could do, but it's gonna work for now. Just add a bit of coal though, because we don't want to be missing all of this. Up. And I can drop the card again. I don't need that. Yeah. Okay, so that is done. We could put the fuel processor. Not now though. We're good for that. So while we wait for this side here, I mean, technically we need to wait at least until logistic to get everything we want to have. Let's look a bit. Let's try to explore in that direction. See the space we have. See exactly where we will be able to expand. I think that's the... Because we're going to be making a main bus. I mean, obviously, since we have 2 hours on our patch here, we will need to start it like here, probably. That's the closest it can be. And after that, it's going to be going right. As simple as that. There's a little bit of uranium. And the problem, let's go see. Let's even see. I was gonna say the problem is with uranium is that you die when you get too close to it. But they might actually have changed it in the last one of the last topic. No, no, they still haven't. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. Don't want to die. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. So you can see it's actually quite fast. I wasn't even that close to it. I mean, there. Yeah, I was 20 blocks away from it. So it's not the best idea to do that. Yeah, our pollution is already reaching super far. Here we have a little bit of water, which is not great. Here also, So the question will be, where exactly do we put the main bus? And there's also this water. Okay, there's actually quite a bit of water. Yeah, this lake might be a problem. Because small water section, we can go over it. This, we can work with it. It's not ideal, but we can do something. But this big one, we cannot. So let's just go down and come back. Technically, the main bus can be a bit lower. That's not a problem. Like, it could be here. But obviously, like, this is 30 million. It's already not bad at all. Does it kind of look like a Pikachu? Not really, like maybe another Pokemon. But yeah. So let's see here how it goes. I mean, there's a bit of space. Obviously, we won't be like crossing that directly. But I think that's something we need to consider. Yeah, I think we're going to pass it in the middle. So like at this level, starting here, we will have that area in the middle, but we can do something for that later on. We can pass over it for now. We can cross above, underneath. That's fine. Yep. Yeah, I was just zoomed in. I wasn't on the map. Yeah, here there's really not much to see. Okay. And we have one core mining drill available to place here, which we can do at some point. Not right now, obviously, but that's going to be an option. Yeah, so the research is getting close to being done. Is there a way to click on that, like to just see the graph itself? Doesn't look like it. But this is going to be done soon. Yeah, the fact that this is still not full might be a problem. The problem with that is that if this one keep blocking everything, which realistically it will stop the flow basically to this one, which will slowly starve all the line. So that's not ideal, but I mean we can work with it. We can find some solution, but it would be best to change to proper mining drill as soon as possible. Yeah, same thing to here. Like, yeah, technically we can change to that. Like, there's always an option, but at some point, just how much time do you want to spend on it? How much time can you do to fix everything? And it's not a way to do it to just keep like supplying coal every 2 seconds. So okay, let me just double check something real quick. Yeah. Everything seems to be working here. Perfect. Let's take some more belts. Technically, we have enough iron, so we could even increase the number a little bit, but that's fine. I'm really gonna want logistic as fast as possible. But what do we need for that? Iron gear, iron beam, small electric motor, burner mining drill. Okay, the only thing might be the small electric motor. No, that's quite fine. Yeah, and there's the recipe to do 2 at the same time. So you can see it's using 1 more iron gear, so double it, but less copper cable, 1 more iron plate, and 2 rare metal, which rare metal is one of those things that you don't have for at least a few hours. Realistically, probably 20-hour minimum. It's basically out of the question for now. And I don't think I've seen any patch of it. I might be wrong. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. We don't need it for now. I could mine that. Yeah, 700 more. I think at this point we're trying to extract like as much of it as we can. Yeah. Just do that. That's perfect. So electric mining drill, the first one will be made by hands as well. Do we need anything more on that side? Technically, power production. Power production should be fine now. Yeah, a bit more if we can. Yeah, everything is really pushing to its limits. Okay. Oh yeah, the greenhouse are off, I'm assuming, so yeah. Yeah, that's great. Nearly 500 wood. Just like that. We're gonna need to just give a bit more. Perfect. And on this side we still have wood, so we're gonna go back to the bottom directly. Yeah, let's just drop a little bit in each. That's fine. We don't need more than that. So let's even start placing, while we wait for this technology to finish, the line over here to start with. Yeah, there's some slope as well, so that's not perfect. We can start after the slope, technically. Yeah. That might be starting to be a bit far away, but I really don't want to have to deal with the slope right now, knowing we don't have anything to deal with it. We don't even have like underground belt, so let's not care about those. And it's gonna leave me more space in the beginning for everything else, so that's not even that bad. Okay, so let's do... so to explain a little bit, the idea of a main bus, which is what we're starting here, is to have all your base be the most easy to lay out as possible. Like the main bus is not by itself the best way to do something. It's a good way to do something relatively fast, with the big advantage that everything will be, if you manage it properly, it's quite easy to deal with. You're basically branching off everything you need for each fabrication process. So for example, I'm making gear. I will be able to just separate a line. Obviously right now I'm forced to separate everything, but we will have splitter to separate like part of the line. So we have some going top, some continuing. And then you can add splitter like between line to be able to make sure the flow stay properly balanced. Let's say it that way. The big disadvantage with a main boss is the fact that if you only provide resource from the entry point, which is oftentimes how you do it, as you go along the belt and you have more and more like small factory bits requiring the same material, right? You're gonna have less and less material available at each one, since you're gonna drain like, let's say, half a belt. Then there's gonna be like, if you don't mix again, it's gonna be a quarter, then an 8, then a 16, then a 32. So you still mix everything. So let's say you remove half your belt, but you keep everything else. You're gonna have like 7, 8. So you won't be half a belt anymore. You will be like, I don't know, 7, 8 of half a belt, so 7, 16. Which is a bit less, and then you continue like that, and at some point it starts to be harder and harder to give enough material. And the problem is that let's say in that case you have 4 line for entry, but you will have way more sideline, right? So it's hard to keep a good ratio of making sure that everything that is entering is enough for everything that is necessary at the output. So that one of the the problem most people will encounter is that at some point their factory will starve at the end of the chain. But if you do your main belt, let's say, properly, you will have all the basic material at the entry point, which means that those will be made first. And by the time you have all of those stockpile, the rest of your factory will be able to work using those systems at the same time. And as you advance through the age, you will get faster belt that you're going to be able to replace and be able to improve on that like continuously. If we can say it like that. So yeah, we just finished 2 research, I think. Yeah, we got the assembling machine, electric mining drill, so that's amazing. Stone tablet, and we got the electronic circuit. So that's great. That's a good start. So this main belt is a bit further down the line. The problem oftentimes people will have is that they put it too close to the start of the base, and then everything that you need before your main belt is super cramped. The problem with that is that every place, every iron ore deposit, every copper deposit are going to need to have some oven to cook everything, to make the proper material, and you need some space for that. Also, one important thing with the main belt is at the start of the belt, you should have everything that is super common for the rest of the belt. So you might want to, let's say in that case, I have 4 lines for iron, I have 4 lines for copper, but I will want to have, let's say, and I'm leaving 2 space between just to make sure I can separate everything properly. And I will have like power pole in the middle and some other thing like that. I often put fluid in the middle, underground, so they don't really disrupt the flow of anything, but I can still merge them in the middle of them. But let's say we have 2 lines for steel. That's a decent amount. We might have 2 lines for gear as well, right? And then you're gonna have green circuit, red circuit, blue circuit. That's another one. Then at the bottom you might be having stone, glass. You might have sand or anything other than that. Probably not sand realistically, but you might say, I want to have electric motor because it's a simple part. I can make it easily at the start and just drop it everywhere after that. There's a lot of options of what exactly you want to have on your main belt. On the later game, you will have rare metal on it, for sure, for example. You might say you want some wood on it. You might have 1 line that is like dedicated to wood. And that's an option. Like let's even try to color code it a little bit. Here we said we had metal and gear. So And it's nice they fixed the iron beam, because for a while the iron beam and the steel beam were mixed. So let's just use for steel beam, for steel. Here we will have circuit. Let's just place one there. Let's place another one. Technically I want two of them. And you can see the recipe change what needed, but technically it's giving you the same part at the end. And here I will have, for example, stone. Stone, you can see as well, you can make path with it. So that, I think it's supposed to give you a little boost of speed. Yeah, walking speed 120%. So nothing crazy, but that can be used. Technically, then we have the stone path, which is a bit faster, a bit nicer. Yeah, 130%, which I might use to just make a quick path, the base. Let's just do that. I'll just start with that. But yeah, we might have, so let's say stone here, let's say wood. Realistically, then we're gonna have properly plastic, some other chemical products. So already you can see like that's 20 lines that are used, doing just for the basic. What I find is a good way to do is that you leave yourself some space between whatever you're producing, right? So you tell yourself, okay, here I'm gonna have like start having some factory. I'm gonna have some factory at the bottom as well, but let's not build them here. You don't want to have like your factory here and with like, I don't know, like one arm being here and your factory here, and then you're like, oh, but then I need to remove that there, and like, oh, I want it on the belt as well, so I wanted to put it there. No, that's not. Leave yourself in factory. It's the easiest way to play. Just leave yourself more space. The more space you give yourself, you're still always gonna end up like, I am at the factory center, right? You're still gonna have everything close together, but at least when you're gonna be adding something, you're gonna have space to add it. Then it's gonna be full at some point still, but it's fine. You're leaving yourself space to add beacon, to add anything a bit more advanced. So that's what needs to be done. Yeah. So I think that design will be the initial layout. Obviously, the problem with that as well is that it's going to use a ton of resources just to put the transport belt, right? Like that's already 50. I'm not going to be building all the line at the same time. I'm going to start the first line and at least have the external line as well, just so we can know roughly, right, the size of our like main bus area. Then I'm gonna leave myself some margin of it. So what I'm gonna leave myself of as margin, I'm gonna do 2 spaces for that, for every space, so 2. Then I'm gonna leave 4 spaces for possible additional line, you never know. And then here 2 more spaces, and then here I'm gonna start my factory. From this point I can start it. We can have that there, realistically. But that's what, 8 separation on the top, 8 on the bottom. I think we can do that. Let's just leave 1 burner each side to notify that place. Okay, that's good. And obviously it's gonna take a lot of space. You can see we had a bit of space before we reach into any problem. We're gonna have water here, but logistic will fix that issue. But yeah, for those systems I will start with only 2 belts. I will start with only 1 belt of steel, and let's even take that back because that's technically not steel. And I will start with one line of gear for sure. Gear is one of those things I don't always put it on the line, but when you do, it's honestly quite nice. And the thing with gear, if I remember correctly, no, it's 1-to-1. Okay, they changed it. Before it was, I think it was 2-to-1 before. So you need 2 iron to make 1 gear, so it makes sense to put it on the belt because you would be sure you'd basically be dividing by 2 the amount of iron you're using. So kind of makes sense. On the bottom, I'm gonna have stone and wood for sure, so that we can already pull up. And other than that, I think we have enough. Technically, then you always have the question like, do I want to bring? Yeah, they're slowly moving there. Do I want to bring coal, for example? You know what? Let's bring coal. But the problem with stone I often have is stone has a lot of byproducts that you can have. Like you have sand for now, which is fine. But then you have glass. So you might say, oh, I want to move sand, but sand doesn't make sense because it's going to use like 2 times the amount of space. But stone brick could be an idea. You might say, oh, might be a good idea to just move stone brick. Where are they? Yeah, because it's using 2 stones, so it's technically saving you space to use stone brick. But I don't know. Let's do it like that for now. We can always add more line later. That's not a problem. Cannot click on it. Am I too far? Yeah. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's do that. Let's take the stone brick. Try to advance the path. Yeah, so that's gonna enable us to be just a bit closer to it, which is not a bad idea. There we have a lot of material that's not needed, and obviously we're gonna try to have as much as possible. All the equipment we're gonna be bringing is gonna be done for with electricity in mind. Yeah, just to reduce the amount of waste byproduct we're gonna need to have everywhere. Like we don't want to have coal on every line. You can see everything is starting to shut down. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, the production went back to 0. Is there no production left? What's happening? I mean, yeah, if that is off, that might explain it. Let's take a bit more. Yeah, okay. Researches should be back. Yeah, we really need to finish logistics. Like the rest after that, steel and fast inserter, I can work without this base at this point. But for that, it would be nice to be able to do all of this. We still have a bit of iron left, which is great. Yeah, transport belt are really useful, so that's nice that we have a little bit of production for it. And let's just pull that line fully. And one of the things is that you cannot remove that if you don't have any like ground material on you. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I'm not sure to remember which one is the stone, which one is the other, but I think I will put some stone and some coal directly. So let's go see how it's going for that. I'm also going to need to bring electricity for that, so that's more power pole. And for now, the oven will still be using coal, so we still need to bring it, but yeah. And even on the long term, theoretically, you have a lot of fuel that require a lot of fuel, not fuel, a lot of petroleum product that really require some sort of coal to work. So it can be a good idea to still bring it, even if you technically don't need it. So yeah, stone first, then wood. Okay. So let's bring that line back. You can see first problem already. We need to make some small change. Let's try to keep it still as much as possible in line. Yeah, that's fine. We can just cut those. I mean, mine those. If I use mine instead of cut and cut instead of mine, it won't work. And you can see, yeah, it's using so much. And those are still the really cheap belts that we can have basically an infinite amount of. But yeah. Yes, science is back. We also have the blueprint library. I don't know why it was. There was a sign next to it. Not actually sure about it. Yeah, but it's fine. Yeah, as long as we don't have logistic, we cannot actually cross this place. So we're gonna wait on that. Let's bring electricity. I'm gonna remove those one and put the old one. I mean, I said the old one because technically the other are more advanced, but yeah. And let's put the electricity there. So this will be on the path. So this won't disrupt anything else. Yeah, we're gonna block a bit of mining here. It's okay. It's not like it's a secondary mining area, so we can adapt to it. Yeah, let's just place it right next to the end. Perfect. And I think we said, yeah, we wanted coal on the third one. So let's bring coal as well. Right now, all the sources we have are a bit far, but it's okay. Yeah. Coal, we have some electric mine, so we can actually place it directly. Yeah, and we can see like not having electric mine here is actually causing us problem. I will bring it here, so I will be able to split it directly from there. We're already plunging down again. Okay. That's not great. It would be nice if we could finish those research. Yeah, just fill that up. I mean, I do that, but I need to remove it. Oh. Let's not remove all of them. I'm just gonna turn this one directly, and on this one, yeah, of that, I'm gonna place a few mining drills. So you can see, yeah, the radius is so much bigger. Those one, even on like the center, would be able to mine 18k. So that's still gonna last a while, but not that long. That's gonna be 100k. And then if we go closer to the center, yeah, 227. It's more of those four. So yeah, it's really worth it to change to electric mining without even considering the fact that you're not using coal anymore. I'm gonna place it there just to make sure to mine everything, and I'm gonna leave one space between each, just so they don't mine as fast. And at the same time, I could place two of them, but then they will all be solo, and that might be a bit too slow for us. There's a sweet spot between like everything like compress onto each other, or like too light and then you don't have any production and you need 20 different places to get all your material. Let's place it there because technically there's a fourth line. But this should get filled quite fast. I mean, we cannot put any balancing for now, sadly. So it's gonna work like that, but we can see like already 8 is filling pretty nicely, that line. I can work on the belt to move a little bit faster. Okay. So let's just try to fill as much as possible with all the coal we got. Now we're gonna get to the point where coal is starting to be in excess. Yeah, that's good. I can actually collect a bit of resources. That's nice. And we have a lot of grill that are no longer needed. I will leave them there for a few seconds still. I could remove them, but what's the point? I don't use those for now. It's good. Yeah, logistic is back at 0. Why is that? Or is it because one was blocked? Or is it because we're not producing anything here? Yeah, we don't have any more. Yeah, this is using everything. Okay. Let's block it again. And just to stack. And the problem with those drill at the starting area is that they're too big to like only mine one resources. So like I can place it there, but it won't mine a lot. And where could I place another one? Yeah, and that's dumb. Yeah, I need to add an event. Otherwise, that won't be really good. Okay. Yeah. That's going there. Let's take a bit of coal. Let's take another stack. That and actually another stack. Because I need this one. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Remove all of that, which is not bad. And now we should be... What are we waiting for? Can take that. Can technically do that now. Yeah, let's just up. Fill it a little bit. Can remove that. Can I place another drill here? Don't really have the space though. Like I would need one more space to be able to oh, I think I can. Yeah, no, I could, I think. But then there's no space for the like the resource type are not good, so I cannot actually put it there. Even there in the middle, there's still some stone, and I don't want to mix a stone with everything else, so let's not do that. Like I could here, not even here, so 250, that's nothing. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be fine. Electricity production. Yeah, we're good. Nothing is using electricity, so it's fine. Oh, we don't have... Okay, yeah, that's also a problem. We need more of everything, really. That's the fact that everything is turning off constantly is a bit horrible. That's going there. Here, and let's do a bit more here. Okay. Yeah, so now we have iron and we don't have copper anymore. Perfect. That's my copper chest. Oops, nope, not that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's remove those one. This one and this one is also Done. Okay. I can place it here and do that. Yeah, this one is going there. Okay. Yeah, but it just went out. Okay. So I don't have to care about it anymore. Right on time. Okay. Okay, so there we go. A little bit more resources. And all of that is... It's not doing so great. We're technically not lacking copper. That's not an issue. The issue is trying to empty this area and finish our research before losing all the remaining copper. Yeah, some arm are really close to just dying. Okay, this one is done as well. That's great. Yeah, we're really losing all of them quite fast. Let's do 10 more. We also need 10 more steam engine that we're gonna add now. Would be nice to have... I think that's the first. Yeah, Sentinel is the first research that we can do for that. So it's lamp and then Sentinel. It's 10k. Let's not do that first directly. Like we have that I want to do as well, which is gonna allow us to cut things a bit faster. This will be useful as well. This one is not bad. This one is super important. And this one, I think, plus 5 inventory slot. Yeah, that's worth it. But let's do electric lab first. So we can remove those. Yep. Let's just completely block it. Yeah, it's fine. We don't need any more. That's absolutely not true, but at the same time, it's not like our production is allowing us to do that. Okay, perfect. Let's do one thing up. Not too close to the spaceship, because I consider the spaceship to be like a relic. This will all become a sanctuary at some point. We're not removing it, we're not touching it, it's staying there. We're building a bit close to it right now, but I'm still making sure not to destroy anything. Just to keep it safe. That's I think a good way to do it. Yeah. Okay. So the material are coming back in stock slowly. Logistic is going, not super fast, but it's going. Yeah. Hopefully it will be enough. How can I do that? I can add one here. One oven here. Yep. And let's add that. There we go. Perfect. And just to make sure that we're not missing any wood, let's take all of this, take all of those and drop it. Perfect. Yeah, so now they have 30. They will be able to produce a bit more wood. Perfect. Yeah, we nearly have like 9. Yeah, we have 9 stack of wood. So we're gonna be able to drop it here. The good thing with this place is that it's using a different source of copper, so we won't actually be missing much. Let's do 3 of each. And then, yeah, this one is good. Okay, perfect. Oh, we're actually missing fuel as well. I can grab some. I don't know why the mining time is at 90%. What could be the reason for that? Is that for every mining time 110%? Oh, so it's varying for each resources. Is that new? There's nothing. I'm assuming it's 100%. And here it's 120. Okay. So I guess coal is a bit easier to mine. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's even go and look. Let's go look at uranium. Is there's one? No, there's crude oil. There's no mining time, at least not visible. You can see the water is starting to die. Mining time 200. Okay, yeah, makes sense. A bit harder to mine. Yeah, I don't know why there is that. But I mean, that's an interesting idea because it's gonna change the ratio of mining drill for each oven type. And for each resources, like amount of oven per mine. So why not? Okay, let's do 1. Yep, that's perfect. What are you? Yeah. Always like those small trees that I don't see. It's great. Up. Okay. Here we're good. I'm gonna need more. Is it not one further? Okay, sure. We can leave it there. Yeah, I'm gonna need what time I'm gonna need? More pipe, yes, but more electric pole. Because this is really gonna start to be a problem. Let's load everything. Yeah, power demand is super low. It's really like the greenhouse is actually consuming a lot of it. I mean, we're up to 12 now, so it's like 25% of our demand maximum. And it's producing it fast, like I could already refill everything. Yeah, that's good to have. Okay, so this side we're good. Science is still getting produced quite fast. So that's good. We're missing some of it. Yeah, I don't want to have too much, so just below 50 is good. I'm gonna need more mining drill, and I need more copper for that. Yeah, we still don't have logistic right now, but I'm gonna need to start placing my mining drill. And the oven that will come with it. Oh, yeah, let's not mine this one. Okay, on this side, yeah, let's just give a little bit more space. How much do we have? 24. Yeah, 24 is good. Let's do that. I just put one every time. And we can bring it back the base. Okay, so that's good. That's going to be working. That's probably going to consume a lot of energy. Not actually that bad, which is great. And then we're going to need some coal with it. So the question is, do we bring all of this like an oven site here, which we could do. We could have like iron oven here, copper here, bring everything up to here. So this one could be melted at the same place, and then we can bring everything. I think we're gonna do that. Just so we can make sure that, I mean, first idea is always like leaving more space. That's a great way to make sure like all of this, we will be able to do something else with it. But as well, just centralizing, trying to centralize everything. So on this, I'm stuck in the water. Yeah, we're still missing iron, sadly. Yeah, not much I can do for that. I mean, I can take those. Technically, I can just do that. No, we're actually fine on automation core. I didn't see anything. Let me take those then. And replace those there. Yeah, okay. So we're missing blanks for some reason. And they're getting produced fast enough. Is everything working? Oh no, I think everything is working. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, science is good on that side. Yeah, we need to let it turn a little bit more, but honestly, like all of this area is really close to get unused for a while. So that will be nice. Yeah, so the oven will be there. Do I want to put... yeah, when is the next furnace? When do we get the next one? I think it's not directly, is it? I think it's still... yeah, advanced material. Yeah, it's technically nothing complicated, but we don't have that resources. Logistic tech card. I mean, this one will be nice to have because it's completely going to remove the need for the basic tech card. So at least we won't be using wood anymore, which I'm totally in favor of. Okay, let's just make sure that we have space here. And let's look at product. Just do for... let's look at copper plate, simple belt, just one of them. Up, so we need 48 of them. Yeah. And we need how many? Yeah, so it's 1.3 belts of copper ore or 1 belt of coal. So, yeah, technically, is logistic giving me long arm? Yeah, it's giving me long ended inserter, which is great. Okay. So I think what we'll do technically, because we need 1.3, is that we're gonna have outside, inside, something like that. Yeah, this one is correctly placed, this one isn't. So we're gonna have coal on the inside, copper on the both of outside, and we are gonna have on the middle, we're gonna have as well the copper output. So you have copper ore on the outside, copper output on the end side, and we're gonna need 2 lines of copper. We can just start with 1, that's fine, but that's gonna be the goal. Then we need 48 of them. Let's just do a bit more. And as well, we're not able to have everything super close together, so we're gonna need to put it like that. Yeah. So with 1 more spacing. So it's a really inefficient way to build it. I mean, it's the first furnace. We're fine with having it like a bit inefficient. Up, something like that. A bit of space to pass anything underneath. I don't want to be too close to that line, so we can pass stuff under and over it. One of the thing, yeah, no, that's fine, because the center, those 2 will be removed, so we don't care, and the center one will be filled from both sides, so it's actually gonna fill it completely, which is good. Yeah, that's coming. 8 minutes. It's still going down. I'm not gonna use normal burner assembler, inserter. Sorry. I'm gonna wait for the next one. Yeah, 8, 10. So technically we need to build. That's 12. So we need to build 2 times that. Yeah, so it's gonna finish here somewhere. And the electricity will be connected. Yeah, there we go. Up on the inside. It's good. I'm as well gonna need more transport belt, so I'm gonna need more iron, which I'm gonna need to start producing over the top there as well. I'm gonna need electric mining drill. It's gonna be part of the next step, but everything is taking here. Like we really don't have anything available. Yeah, let's make sure that all of those are working. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. I don't know why sometimes it's not dropping it in. Yeah, that's already finished. Not too great. Would have been a lot better on that side. But yeah. It's working, it's working. Let's not complain about it too much. This is... Yeah. Like we can have arm dying and taking coal from the side, but we cannot have a lap dying. Not in a loop formation like that. And I can just drop the remaining. Perfect. Yeah, we're getting close on this side. Let's finish that section. I really need more iron. Yeah, that's gonna be problematic. Okay, I literally don't have anything available for now. I could just place a few of those. Yeah, let's just place a few good old drill and call it a day for now. I need some production. Yep, oven. Perfect. And there we go. That's gonna be mining for a little bit. Let's check the bottom. See how it's going for that as well. I think the copper we're gonna be doing the same thing. I mean, those one are full. You can just take those. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, we're good for another like 100 seconds, which is literally nothing. Okay. And one more is dead. Okay. That's working. Let's take all the wood still. Let's drop it. Yeah, here, perfect. That was empty, so now it's not full, but it's a bit better. I need really. We still haven't produced anything, obviously. 20, do we need 20? Yeah, 20. 20 to produce 15, which is not that horrible. There's other mod with way harder ratio. The nice thing with space exploration is at some point you start getting recipe that are quite advantageous. Or you start being able, I don't know if you can double your production, but you can get close to it, I think. We really don't have a lot more place here. You know what, I'm even gonna keep those because I'm gonna want to start some proper smelting for the iron. Yeah, if we don't do that, it's gonna be a problem. But we're starting to have something, right? It's obviously it's not perfect, but we have an idea of where we're going. We have the crude oil, we have the uranium that are not too far. Copper ore, coal, everything is starting to get done. We're gonna have our smelter area. Research is getting finished. I think what we're gonna do, I don't know why, Factorio is actually quite a hard game to, at least for me, to stream like long hour. There's a lot of different things to think about, a lot of different like idea and reflection happening, and it's actually like mushing my brain down. I don't know how to say it. I mean, it's already better than what I usually do, but yeah, I'm just getting to like an hour and a half mark, and it's really completely different from just like playing it solo, where you're doing your thing. You don't really have to talk over it too much. Okay, so now we have that. Okay, a little bit of iron, that's good. Starting somewhere. That's getting finished. So let's wait for that to finish, and I think we're gonna switch to a bit of chess. Yeah, that's gonna be the plan for today. A bit of chess to relax. This is finishing quite nicely. OMG. It was the first time there was anyone that looked at the YouTube stream. Are we getting some traction on YouTube? There's always like a few people on Twitch coming and leaving. The first time that there was anyone on Twitch. On YouTube, sorry. So yeah, logistic is done. Next one is still processing. Still processing is going to take a while. And we're going to need to, all of that's not going to work for any longer realistically. And then the next one are super expensive as well. Now that we have wood, we won't need to use burner for everything. We can destroy this base. I mean, I won't destroy it. I will probably leave it there as long as I don't do anything else with it. And then we're going to be able to go for that. Just the new base will be on the side, will be a lot bigger. You can see like just the smelting for copper will be 2 times that, and that's the first little line of copper smelting. And it's going to already be bigger than like our science area. Just the greenhouse is bigger than the science area. The boiler are huge already. Like everything gonna increase in size dramatically, and those are realistically like small area compared to what we're gonna have longer term. Like what we're gonna have here are gonna be a lot bigger. So hopefully that was an interesting development. First real stream where we advance a lot on the on not only on the research side, but on the base layout, the base, starting the base and everything. That's obviously not really something you start doing at like hour 2 or 3 maximum. Playing time 100 is a bit slower, but we've like explored a little bit as well. We're nearly clear like half a forest. So, I mean, we're advancing. It will get faster and faster as we're going to move along to research tree. We're slowly going to be like going to be behind our research. Research, even if we are timey 100 in terms of resource, we're going to build a base quite huge, and that's going to make it in a way that the research won't actually take that much time to do, and each research is bringing some more thing to develop, to fabricate, to construct. Right now we got underground belt, splitters, inserter, long end inserters. So all of those we will need to fabricate, like literally like chest, transport belt, underground belt, inserter, splitters, all the piping. The small iron pole will need to be made. We will need to automate electric mining drill. Some furnace we're fine for that for now, but assembling machine as well. Boiler might want to do a little bit of that as well. Offshore pump. We won't do burner lab, but maybe we're gonna do normal lab. That's not out of the question. And yeah, like the more and more we're gonna advance, the like this area of the base will get huge. And we're slowly going to push more and more to the right. And yeah, hopefully that's going to be interesting to follow. But yeah, we're going to stop here for this stream. Hope you like it. And we're going to be switching to chest if you were interested in that. So yeah, let's save that. Space exploration. Let's just go to just chatting for a little bit. Put the game for that up. We're good. Let's go to Twitch and modify a bit the streaming category. Just I don't know why just the first thing it's always love to bring is not the like favorite chess category, which is a bit dumb. Yeah, so let's go for some chess. I played a little bit this week. Try to practice a bit what we played last week. Up, that's good. Perfect. Let me just bring another tab. Oh, yeah, but I'm playing on another account, so it's funny to see that. Yeah, let me just share my screen for that. Yeah, that's one thing I need to find something for that, because when I change my scene, like if I do that, will it show? Yeah, perfect, directly. Okay, that's great. How does it show? Yeah, it's no to chess to look for chess.com. Okay, that's great. So let's go back to gaming. So level up Stone League. Perfect. Yeah, we don't need to share that. No lesson. We're good. We're good. We're gonna play a little bit, try to improve. And yeah, so we're back for a bit of chess. Let's go. I don't think my camera is blocking anything, but let's see how it goes during the game. Other than that, I think let's put a bit of music maybe at the same time. Yeah, we had a bit of music last time as well. It was nice. Because otherwise chess is quite slow. I mean, not slow. Slow is not the right word, but we need some background music. Honestly, the music from last time was quite nice, so let's go for the same thing. It's gonna be, the sound won't be too loud, but just before that, let me just get back a new glass of water and we'll be back. Yeah, if I unmute myself, it's better. We are back. Okay, let's go. Oh, we played for 2 hours and a half last time playing chess. Oh, let's put the music back to the start. Yeah, so normally it's DMCA free music, so it should be fine. Yeah. Normally the sound is not too loud either. Yeah. I put it quite low, so it should be fine. Let's see. That both live are good. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Let's start. Let's start then. 10-minute chess. Yeah, sure. Can send me notification for that. And let's start with the London system to practice a bit. So the idea is to develop here. Yeah, that's fine. I could have pushed it, but it would have probably pushed something else. Which I'm fine moving it back if you push that way. So we'll see. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We can go there. Like that pawn is not doing us anything. Yeah, what is he doing near that? I'm not sure, actually. Here we can push here. We're fine. The goal is to go here, here, here. And I think it's here. And then our king is in a good position. Then we have a good starting point. So he's attacking us. You know what? Let's just trade. It's gonna force either his queen or his pawn to take. Would his queen be a problem? I don't think so at this point. Yeah, I move his pawn, so that's blocking him a little bit. That was probably the worst of the two moves. But what do I know? I mean, Elo 505, so I'm thinking out loud, trying to think about what I see, but realistically, my calculations are probably wrong. So I'm nearly finished my development. Yeah, that's fine. Like I could go here, here, or just push here, here, here. It's not too bad either. That's finished. Yeah, so now we're fully developed. So what can we do with that? Okay, he's attacking. So I can take, he can take, that's removing one of his pawn, then I can take, he can take. So doesn't give us anything. If I let him take, it's honestly fine as well because I have 2 pawn defending, so it's not a problem. Let's go there, put some pressure. Because if I go there, it's going to be forced to go there. Or I could do that and that. Yeah, okay. That's an option. If you do that, I can do that, but then you can do that. So it's not a good option. Yeah, that simple move is really... Oh, I can go there. Because if he takes, I can go there and it's over. You know what? I don't know if he will see it. No, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. That's where the 505 LOR explained. Yeah, perfect. Good job. Yep. Great job for you. Yeah, let's go back. Sacrifice a queen for nothing. That was what we call a perfect blunder. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's also a good move. Yeah, I pin 2 of my pieces together. And basically, I take, he takes. I don't really have a choice now. I don't know why I cannot predict moves. Now, normally, if it doesn't make any dumb move, it should win quite easily. The question is, can we force him to make a dumb move? I mean, he's relatively low elo as well, so I might be lucky and have him like make a mistake or two. Yeah, you're probably gonna want to go there. That makes sense because this piece is not defended. And the fact that I'm here is blocking that. I don't have anything to put pressure. Like I cannot go here to all of those. And if I go there, I can eat, I can take, but yeah, still. It's really not great. Okay, he's moving back. He's really not, it doesn't want to push at all. I can go there. Put some pressure. No, okay. I've completely, I didn't look at all at the keyboard. Yeah, good job. Okay, bad first game. We're gonna be better next time. Sure. If you want to, we can start with that. Yes. I take, it takes. Yeah, sure. So if it takes, okay, it doesn't take. It's gonna do that and that, I guess. I can still do that. Because I don't see on what is putting pressure right now. Can do that. He can take, but I can take his bishop. Okay. If you want to, but then you don't have your bishop to attack. Okay, yeah. I cannot move there. I can do that. Like it doesn't have that many options. Cannot go there. Sure. It's really letting, yeah, okay, we're really loyal for. I mean, that's basically the mistake I did last time, so I cannot blame him for that. We can go there to block him from doing a rook. Yeah. Yeah, that was a bad game. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, it's doing that. I'm wondering, would it make sense for me to do that? Or do I just back off? I feel like this is fine. I should have even done that, honestly. Why didn't I use my bishop? There was no, like, nothing that could have attacked me there. Yeah. Let's go there. Keep backing off, which is fine for me. So we're really leaving the London system behind. Okay. If I go there, I eat. He can take there. Then he can attack 2 piece, and I cannot actually do much. So I don't like that much. I'm gonna go there. Or I can move here, but I can always move around. So it's fine. Yeah, okay, that's not a problem. So I'm gonna go there now. And now if he takes, I take, he takes, I can take. What is next move? Let's just look. He can attack my king, but I can eat him back. He won't be go there, there, or there. This place, he cannot go there, he cannot go there. Yeah, I don't really see the goal with that. I can just take him. Okay, sure. Yeah, I don't really like that because if it takes, I'm forced to take there. Then he will be forced to take here. Really? What was that? Yeah, I'm really too low of a level now. I blunder, yes, but now that's just giving me food. Can I just finish the game some ways? I can go there. If he doesn't eat, I can go there, and it's gonna be GG. Yeah, so he's going there, which is fine. So it's not GG directly. I don't see the point of that, but sure. Now I'm attacking 2 pieces at the same time. I mean, technically 4. So I can go there. I mean, it's just gonna move back realistically, so I can go there. I'll do that. Or just do that, maybe. That's going to be better. I don't think... no, it's still considered an attack. Okay, yeah, so that's a bit sad. Let's go there. Yeah, okay. I mean, if you want to take that piece, I'm fine with that. Okay, I don't need a lot more to win now. I can go there. Yeah. I can go there. And moving out, and it's over. Depending on where you go, I can technically go to these two spots with my knights. Okay, yeah, GG. At least we're coming back. Let's try to at least go to 600 because that level is way too low. Okay, he's defending first, which is weird. If I take, can take, I can take, he can take, I can take. So let's do that. Like, I think this exchange is a win for me. Okay. Yeah, sure. I wasn't expecting that, to be fair. Let's go there. Can good push like that. Like, already in this style of game, I'm actually not sure what to do. I keep push there. I could attack. Technically, doesn't cost me anything. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's remove like one threat. I hate the fact that if I take, he can take with his queen and there's no repercussion for him. Like, he literally doesn't risk anything. Yeah, let's push like that. Yeah, that's not like, I'm already like a bit lost on what to do now. Okay, he's preparing something. Yeah, if I move, he's gonna be able to attack here. Let's do that. We cannot attack here anymore, which wasn't giving him much. And he could have gone there. I was there. I could have done that. That. Yeah, that wasn't like some crazy play for him. He wasn't able to do much from it. But still, let's go there. Just gonna take. I'm gonna take. Yeah, it's not great. Because I cannot take. If he takes here, I cannot take because there's the knight here. Okay. But he didn't take. So if I take here, no, I cannot take with him. If I take, he can take. I can take, but then he can take here, which is not great for me. So I need to push him back. Perfect. He left the place. So now if I take, he takes. He can take, I can take. No. Yeah, that's not such a win. He takes, I takes, I takes. He can take again, so that's not worth it really. Yeah, I thought I had something better there. Be nice to be able to go there, but nope. Can I just take that? Yeah, the thing is, if I let this pawn go here, you will be able to attack both sides. And I don't see any threat here. Let's just do that. Now I can go back technically, and now there's nothing defending them. That's not too bad. Might be something better I can do, but let's see. Like at least 600 yellow, I think I can do more than that. My other account is above 600 theoretically, so... yeah, let's just go back. He's trying to push a bit, but... I don't care about this pressure. If he goes there, he can go do that, so that's not good for him. If he goes there, he can just push here. I don't see the plan. Yeah, let's... Oh, I cannot do that. Okay, let's do that. Let's push a bit. If his queen is locked defending his king, it's really great for me. Yeah, that's actually really good. He might be able to attack on this side. It's not that defended. Like, he cannot go there. But I don't know. I feel like it's not too secure. He might be able to do something. But if he doesn't push his queen, I can do that. Then his queen cannot move. Yeah, let's go there. And now we need to move his queen now. To really do that. Where would I move his queen? Here? No. Here and here is not a good idea. Here is fine. Okay. But I can't do that. What is he gonna do now? And I'm actually like kind of controlling the center quite well now. Yeah, sure, I can do that. Yeah. Don't really care. But this pawn is defending, is doing his job. So I push to the center. Might be decent. Like just there. Yeah. Like this idea. I don't know what it's gonna do, but like the idea. What was that move? Yeah, okay. Let's do that. If he attack there, I can take. That's fine. And then I could take there. I'm actually defending there as well. Okay, yeah. It's not too bad. Like he can, if he develop more his side piece, would be a problem, but for now it's okay. But didn't do anything for that. Okay, thanks. Do I move here? Just to be able to put more pressure. If I go here, here, I can take. Yeah, it's putting pressure here. I can move back. That's fine. Technically, I have a big point advantage right now. Two more pawn, two more knights. Shouldn't be too hard to finish. Yeah, I don't really care about that. At least I don't see the risk with him. If I go here, if I go here, he's gonna move here, realistically. So I take. He can take. I can take. That, 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 and then I'm think it's yeah. Yeah, can I do anything else there? Force him to move? No, not really. I mean, I'm fine with that. Let's put him in checkmate again. Yeah. I can go here, protecting myself. Yeah, it moves again, so I can go here. If he takes, I can take. Okay. I can go here. But if I go here, it's gonna go here. No, you cannot go here. You will go probably there. And I will need to go there. Attack him again. I just don't really see the point. The thing is that if he takes that, he can take again, which is not great for me. Let's just move down. And the fact that I could go there, but the spawn could take. Yeah, I really don't feel like I have that big of an advantage. Like I should feel like I'm well in advance in terms of points. Let's go there. I just removed the rook from his bishop. Yeah. I could go there. Could move him as well. I can go there. I mean, technically, could move here, but you need to move first here. Okay, so now I can go. Where can I go to attack him a bit? If I go here, he's going to be forced to move, and then I can take. Yeah, that's actually quite nice. Yeah, I don't see what else you can do there. Like he can move here, but I don't care. Might work. Yeah, it's still in checkmate. Yeah, he might be able to take one piece. That's fine. Hey, Sod, how are you doing? Yeah, I can leave him my bishop. That's fine. Let's just attack there. Fine. I will lose two pieces, but I will have both of my knight to win, which I'm okay with. Yeah. Good. Nice. Are you playing some chess as well? Up. Can we defend him at the same time? Let's just go there. Yeah, nice. That's great. 500, yeah. Slightly above me, just 1,000 more points. Yeah, but I'm really starting chess from zero. I haven't played in this point. Where is he going? Yeah, he's gonna try to attack here, I think. Yeah, let's go there. Yeah. If you push, I can take, and then I just promote. If you want to attack here, I have everything to protect, anything to protect here. I can do that, which is not too bad. Can go there. Sure, you can go there as well. Let's go there. No, I'm not 2000. No, 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 no. I mean, I'm playing against a 500 as well, so doesn't look terrible. But I'm just trying to think out loud what I will do. But I'm really not high elo at all. No, no, no. I'm just trying not to do too many mistakes, and that's already enough. Yeah, let's go here. Where will he go? He will be forced to move here, right? Up. I only have 56 seconds to go. So let's go. Oh, no. Yeah, that's where you can see the 500 yellow. Yeah, should have won easily. And that's my bad. Yeah, I couldn't do. Yeah, he was smart. He stuck himself in the corner. Yeah. 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 No, I know every time I should honestly stop taking queen. When I know I'm already winning, I should just take a rook, and rook are less dangerous. Yeah, I mean, it would still have been the same in that case, but maybe I should just sacrifice her and continue pushing with something else. Yeah, that's fine. It's okay. I technically won. Same. Another win. Super fast. Okay, no, let's go. These are a real game this time. What? What happened? Like 2 games in a row that are just cancelled? Yeah, can we play one? That was weird. First time that's happening to me. Okay. Yeah, but wait. Okay, what is happening here? Like, is my internet dying or something? Or I just go back here? Okay. What was that? Okay. That seems to be working now. He's attacking on this side. I can just protect here. Then I'm going to develop. Yeah, that's fine. I can go here and here realistically. I mean, you can only go here, which is not threatening me for now. Once I push that, you won't be able to go there as well. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, that's where you see you're playing at 500 L. People just giving you peace a bit freely, like no logic. Yeah, why not? That was a good trade for you. The goal is at least to go to 600 today. Like after that, just slightly increase over time. I could go there and just take that. That's an acceptable trade. I can lose this one. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sure. I want to do that. No. Oh, that's my bad. Thanks. Thanks for not seeing that one. Um, let's go here. Attacking his queen. Doesn't want to lose his queen, which is nice. I could go here. Okay. Not sure what that was about. Yeah, that's. I mean, now some of these games are just stupid at this point. Um, let's develop a little bit. Can go there. Uh, yeah, I can sacrifice that. Who cares? At this point, I'm leading with so much. Okay. I just don't like those games where there's literally nothing to think about at this point. It's you just wrong move on the opponent side, and yeah. Uh yeah, so I'm pushing, is gonna take, I'm gonna take, is gonna take, which is not good for me, obviously. So what else can we do? Let's go there. So I'm gonna rock, push here, attack here. So we can go here or here to protect, or we can move, or do that as well. There's a few options. But it will hopefully be GG soon. Yeah. Yeah, let's just go there. Really just trading everything with him. Okay, let's just push one pawn to the end. Can we attack that piece? Yeah, let's just do that. I should have gone there. Should have protected at the same time than attacking. Yeah, some of those things I don't look enough. Yeah, it's too late for you. Yeah, let's just finish that. Let's just go there. Then I'm just gonna push him into his corner. Uh, let's go there. should move back. And go there as well, yeah. Let's close him in slowly. No! I need to look at what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to go to the side and block him like that, but yeah. Can you get... Yeah. I really need to practice those ending because I'm never doing anything correctly. This seems to be doing a London system, maybe not. Okay, it's kind of playing acceptably. Just take here. Yeah, okay, good move. Okay, that's a weird position. Yep. Then it's gonna push here, which won't be great, so I'll do that. Yeah. Technically cannot do much from that position. I'm gonna go there. Can go out. Uh, yeah, yeah, that wasn't a good move. Let's go there. Ah, that's such a bad move. Oh, getting destroyed. Let's go here. Oh yeah, let's just resign. Oh, that was a disaster. Okay. Oof, minus 19. Okay. Oops, sorry. Just completely hit my mic. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely didn't know how to react to his queen, and that just let him took everything basically. Up, yeah, we can close it. It's fine. Okay, so what can he do from there? He can attack here and here. If I do that, I think that's pretty safe. I'm attacking and defending at the same time. Maybe this would have been better. I don't know. Just defending. Sure. Then he can go here. Yeah, but that's actually not that much of a problem. Because if you go, yeah, you can also do that. So now the only problem is that my bishop is trapped. Which means that I'm fine trading in. Yeah, it's pushing a bit. That's fine. Oh, I need to develop a bit more my pieces. This one is not great. There's no I mean, there will beat my queen, but that's the only protection. I can do that. And then that. Might be acceptable. I don't see what he will do with that knight. Yeah, he can attack there, but for what? What will he gain from that? You see, oftentimes I feel like knight are more dangerous than bishop, just by the way you play them. Take, I can take, he can take, I can take. We're fine on that. Yeah, we're at the same spot for now. Okay. Is there any use for me to push here? Like he could just take. But if I do that, he cannot take. So he would be forced to move forward. So if I move here, he would be forced to go backward. Mm. If I push here, if he moves back, either loses queen or he moves back. And honestly, both are good for me. Let's try that. Well, he can move there technically, but I can still take him. Yeah, no, he's forced to take. Then I take this way, I think. Because this side is quite empty. I think that was a bad move. I can just go there. Yep. Then I could go there to force him out of here. Which would, yeah, okay, you can do that. But I can just stay in my corner technically for now. What can I do with that? Another big opening in my my play right now. I'll go there. He can go there. I can go here. Okay, so now I'm forcing him to move. I mean, I'm technically attacking another pawn at the same time, but yeah, that was a bad move. There wasn't 20 bad moves, but there was one for sure. So you should go there. Yeah, where I can do that. At the same time, I'm removing the danger there. You would move there. I can move there. Or I can go. No, I cannot go there. Yeah, so we will be forced to go there afterwards. I mean, you will go here and here. Yeah, so I go there. He goes here. And then I can take his rook. No, I mean, it's not a good idea. I shouldn't do that. I can just push here, technically. Or I go here. I'm protected. If I go here, you will go here or here. Yep. That's not giving me much, but I'm keeping the pressure on him. Honestly, this pawn is bit of a pain to deal with. If I go here, I can take. I could take, but then I have no defense, so it's not a good idea. I can go here. Can push like that, but I can maybe just, if you push here, I can just take. And that's going to allow me space to move forward. And I can go there if needed. Might not be awesome, I don't know. I mean, should be winning now, so. If I had pushed there, wasn't I? No, I could go there. I would not have won, but would have been close. Okay. What's the idea of that? I mean, I can just sacrifice it. I'm fine with that. Yep. Let's. No, I was gonna say let's go here, but then he just can take, which is not great. Let's go. Yeah, this one is really a pain. Let's go there. Force him out. He can go here, but I can take. If he goes here, I can take. So it's forced to go there. And if you go there, I can actually take as well. You're probably gonna go there. Go there. Sorry. What is planned for that? I'm gonna go there. I'm fine with that. He can take. I don't care. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Now I just need to trap him. How can I trap him properly? Let's go here. If he take, I can take. Yep. I'm gonna go there. Not sure what he's doing with that. Cannot go here or here. He can go here. Technically, my rook is not defended, but that's fine. Oh, but he can't cross here. Yeah, so it's technically fine. Can I just trap him somewhere? Like he cannot go here. If I go here, he would only be able. No, he's not. No, he cannot go there. He can go there. So he has this 2-free place, and then I can go and go there, and it's over. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I really need to think to all those moves. Otherwise, it's just I just do something stupid and I lose. Yeah, but now we did that. Let's go there. He might. He's blocking one of his own positions, so that's not great. But I can just trap him a bit more down. I'm fine with that. Let's just go there. Uh, that space. I'm gonna go here. Because you cannot even go there. If I go there, it's gonna go there. Let's just think about it for a second. Go here. Force him to go down. You can only go there. Yeah. Which means that it cannot go into all of those. But I will need to go there to win. Let's just look. Cannot go into all of those. Right? It cannot take any of those. So technically, if I go here, it's GG. Okay, one win. Okay, we're gonna get there. Slowly but surely. Yeah, wasn't what I wanted to do, but sure. Sure. Let's just be super aggressive to see how it goes. I said that and I already feel like I'm not that aggressive, so yes. Yes, indeed. Indeed, well played. Huh. Let's go there. You can take that. We'll move here. Now it's forced to take. I think he is, yeah. I don't have much left. Hmm. Yeah, it's moving there. Can take that. Yeah, we're not gaining anything from it, but I guess it's something. Well played. It is GG. Yeah. Dang. Okay, let's do a last one. I think after that, my brain is fried enough for tonight. Wondering from which country is. Yeah, let's go there. What can you do from there? Oh, yeah, didn't see that one coming. Yeah, indeed. And that was so simple. Yeah, I was preparing to attack. I didn't see that at all. What could I have done? Yeah, there. That would have protected it. Yeah. GG. Well played to him. Got destroyed. Was what, 8 move, 9 move? Yeah. Sadly, we end on a defeat, but I said last game, yeah, one big blunder, sadly. Yeah, so I'm going to stop for today. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'm going to see you guys next time.